Hey guys, welcome to another C programming video. In this video, we'll see how to print alternate numbers. This is one of the simplest while programs, and let's just jump into the program. Hash include stdio.h. Then we've written the main function. Inside the main function, we've declared the variable I with the data type integer. We are assigning I equivalent to 0, so that it takes the basic value of I as 0 and then counts from 0, because we want to print numbers from 0 to 100, alternate numbers from 0 to 100. That's why we are initializing I equivalent to 0. Then 100 is the maximum limit we want to print the numbers up to. That's why while I is less than 100, this is the condition which is given inside the while loop. Then inside the brackets, these statements I plus plus, we're printing it, and then we are again, this is another form of I plus plus, this is another increment operator. I plus plus and plus plus I work the same way. So we are what we are doing basically here is we are incrementing the number 2 times and printing the number in between. So what will happen is, now here when I is 0, it'll come into the while loop. We'll check whether I is greater than 100 or not. Here I will not be equal to 100, or I is certainly less than 100, because I is 0 now. In the first iteration, it'll come inside, it'll increment. So here the value of I becomes 1, it'll print 1. Here it'll become 2, come out, again check whether 2 is less than 100. It is less than 100. Increment 3, and so 3 will be printed. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 will be the numbers which will be printed. Let's just go into the program and see. So here, as you can see, these are the numbers which have been printed: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now if you want to print odd numbers, what you can do is just increment this to 1. So what will happen is, sorry, even numbers, we already printed odd numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is how you can print alternate numbers. Now going into the next program, in which we'll add the digits of the number given. So suppose if I have 13, 1 plus 3 will become 4. So this is how, so this is what we want to do, and this will be our output. So if we have a number 13 or any random number 27, 17, so we want to add the digits in the units place and the tens place. So then it will become 13 will become 4, 1 plus 3 will be 4. So that's what we want to do. Now hash include stdio.h, the preprocessor command, the int main function. Inside the main function we have declared 3 variables: a, sum and remainder. We initialize sum to 0, and this will be the first statement which our compiler will display to us. Enter an integer. After this we can enter the integer. Once we enter the integer, because of the scanf command, %d, we use %d because we want to scan an integer, and we store it in the variable a. And then we want the compiler to take values above 0. That's why we give such a condition. If the user enters 0, this while condition is not going to work. It's not going to come inside the loop, because any number, you cannot add zeros, as in if the user enters zeros or 0, 0, the output is obviously going to be 0. So that's why such a condition is being given. Any number other than 0 or a non-zero number is what we are looking for in here. So while a is not equivalent to 0, this is a 3-step code, 3 statements. Remainder a remainder of 10. So suppose we are entering 13. So what we will want here is, when we enter 13, here 13 will be stored inside a. Remainder will become 13 mod of 10 will become 3. So in here, inside remainder, Now the value of remainder will be 3. Sum is equal to sum plus remainder. Now sum is 0, so sum here always, now as I have told you before, L values and R values, this is the L value, so whatever is on the right hand side of the equal to sign, that will be stored into the data type which is on the left hand, or into the variable which is on the left hand side of the equal to sign. So here 0, the sum here is 0, which is being initialized over here. So 0 plus remainder, which is 3. 0 plus 3 will become 3. So now the new value of sum becomes 3. In this next step, a, which we have entered as 13, this a as 13, so 13 divided by 10 will give us remainder 1. It will come back, it's a non-zero number. Now it will check, it will calculate the remainder again. Now remainder will be 1 mod of 10, which will be 1, and that remainder again will be added over here. But now the value of sum, just reminding all of you that value of sum here will be 3 already, not here, as in this value of sum here will be 3. So 3 plus 1 will become 4. So finally we're printing the value of sum. After this, the loop ends, it comes out, it prints the value of whatever integer of the addition that has been computed. So 13, so value is 4. So this is how it happens. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.